Hey guys, it's Tia. So today I'm going to do my what's in my everyday makeup bag. I have done this a couple of times on other channels that I've had, like my That Beauty Chico 7 channel, but I found the best makeup bag ever because it fits my Urban Decay Naked palette in it, which I use every single day, so I had to do an updated video. So please excuse my hair. I cut a fringe and I'm trying to grow it out and grow my hair a bit longer again, so my hair's probably going to look a bit shit in a few of my videos, but that's okay. So I'm going to get started. This is the makeup bag here, and you can see it's quite a decent sized bag. It has a zip at the front. Basically I just use this main bit here, but it does have a zip pocket at the front here and a Velcro bit here, and at the back it also has two compartments that you can use to store various things. I got this at the Perth Royal show this year, so in one of the, I think it was a Model Co bag, and yeah, I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go through it with you. So first of all, I do have my Urban Decay Naked palette, as I mentioned, and most of you would be quite familiar with this. The main shades that I use are Virgin, Sin, and Buck. I put Buck through the crease, Sin on the lid, and I use Virgin as a highlight. I absolutely love my Naked palette because it just really is really versatile. And this carries all my everyday makeup, including my brushes, so this is unbelievable, this bag. And I'm not going to pick out anything, excuse me, in order or anything like that. I'm just going to pick it all randomly as it sort of is sitting in the bag, because I've just done my makeup today and then put it all back in. So the next thing that I have is my Sigma Large powder brush, the F30. This one I use to apply bronzer, and the bronzer I use is this satin bronzer in medium. And this is a matte bronzer. It's the first matte bronzer that I've ever owned. If you can see it there. And it just applies really nice to my skin. It just warms it up a little bit. We're coming out of winter here, and just to warm up my face a little bit and give it a bit more life. The next thing is my Revlon Color Stay in 180 Sand Beige for combination to oily skin. This is my everyday go-to foundation. It lasts a really long time. It has great coverage. You can build it up or sheer it out if you want. This is the one that I wear to work every day, so that my foundation stays on. Being in the beauty industry, you can't really look like a mess when you're beautifying everybody else. Now this one says that it's 24 hours. I haven't tested that. I don't leave my makeup on for longer than 12-14 hours, so I haven't tested that, but you know, you all know how fantastic Revlon Color Stay is. And if I can find the brush that I apply it with, I haven't even put it back in the bag, but it's the Sigmax F80, the flat kabuki brush, which again I'm sure you're all familiar with, and that I just find buffs out the foundation fantastic. I do have an uneven skin tone. I do have red pigments and broken capillaries in my skin, but I also have piercing holes and things that I want to cover. Like this, to anyone that hasn't watched me, is new, the Libret piercing, but I also had a Marilyn Monroe or beauty spot and an eyebrow ring that I have since taken out, so the scars, I guess, are still there from that. I also have my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. I don't use this as, and it has a compartment here for the sponge, but I don't use that. I don't use this as a foundation. I use this to set my foundation and just to give me a little bit more coverage if I need it, and just to give a bit of a softer feel. So you can see that I have dramatically hit pan on this. I love this and I use it all the time. And I use that with my e.l.f. Kabuki brush. Now my brushes do need a wash, so you just have to excuse that they're a little bit dirty because I haven't washed them this week yet. It's coming up on the weekend. So I do go between two blushes, NARS Deep Throat and the Illamasqua Lover. Illamasqua Lover is the one that I'm wearing today. It's a very coral, peachy tone, very vibrant, bright blush. And there it is there. See if I can swatch it on my hand for you. It's there. So it definitely is buildable. You can shear it out. Just sort of there. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. I like either pinks or corals. So as you would know, the NARS Deep Throat is very, very pink. It has a slight shimmer to it. I really, really like this blush. It's there. And it's just, it's very subtle, but it is buildable, and I do like the shimmer. But I find Illamasqua's Lover, like with the coral, goes with a lot more outfits. And I apply that with a Sigma Large Angled Contour, the F40. I just find it fits really nice on the apples of my cheeks and sweeps back quite nice. So on for eyes and eyebrows, I use e.l.f.'s Quad. These are $1. Well, they are in the States anyway, and that's where I ship them from, in the colour Brownstone. And I use this colour here for my brows, and I use that with an imitation Bobbi Brown angled liner brush. My brows, like this, fits perfect in this bit of my brow, and just then I like go on the side and get the rest of it there. So it's a really, really nice colour. And then if I have lighter hair or blonde hair, I use the lighter brown colour. For eyeshadow, you know that I use the Urban Decay Naked palette. Oh, I found my F80. So there's my flat kabuki brush that I buff my foundation in with. The brushes I apply my eyeshadow with, I do my crease work first, and I use this Revlon brush. It's just a domed, fluffy brush, but it fits into the crease really, really well, and just sort of moves that colour around good. Now this, I go between flat shader brushes for my lids. At the moment I'm using the Sigma Large Shader E60. And I just find that, you know, packs a lot of colour onto the lid there, but I do prefer the e.l.f. ones, and I think it's the e.l.f. one, the fat, short one that's a bit thicker. And then to do my highlighting, I use the tapered blending brush, the E40, with just a very, very fluffy brush to highlight and just blend out that crease work a little bit, the top of the crease. I use the e.l.f. Cream Shadow, or Cream Eyeliner, more likely, in Coffee. So you can see that it has dried up a little bit and cracked and split, and I have used quite a bit of it because I do use it every day. But I really like this colour. I just line just a little bit of the inner outer third of my eye, down the bottom and up the top, just to give my lashes a little bit of fullness and add a bit more to the shadow, and down with the bottom lashes because I don't have any at all. And again, I use an imitation Bobbi Brown brush. I do switch these quite often because they get quite dirty, but I do like the e.l.f. cream liners. I know a lot of people say that they do dry out quite fast and whatnot, and I have found that because even at the bottom you can see how much it's cracked, but I do use this all the time. The only thing I don't like is the packaging. The amount of packaging to the amount of product is quite severe, but it does fit in my bag, so that's all that bothers me. And then I have, I also keep backups in here. I keep a BYS Coffee Bean brown liner in there. And that's just to do my brows, just in case, I don't know, I don't have the other thing with me. And I also keep a BYS Twist Up Black, which is there and looks like this. Just a twist up liner, in case I want to go for a black eyeliner or smudge something out and it has a smudger on the other side of it, which I don't really use. And then the last thing I have is an e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. So my dog actually, well, my nephew gets into my makeup quite a bit when I used to live with him, and then my dog took the top of it, so I only have the little twist up bit. But I use the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen, and mine's quite dry now. But it just looks like that when you apply it, and then you can rub it in and it goes clear. And that works really, really well, not to crease and things like that. I also have, if you can see my vanity, in front of my brushes I have a tray of mascara, so I do switch up my mascara quite often, but the one that I'm loving at the moment is Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. This one is really, really good. I do enjoy the wands on this. It's kind of like a fibrous wand. It's not rubbery or anything like that, if you can see that. And it's quite a thick wand. I don't like that when you open, you know, you get that out. Got to clean that off a bit, but it's not really that big of a problem. So there you go. There's the inside content. So you can see it's quite a big bag. It's fantastic for traveling, just when I go and stay at my sister's house, or I'm not in the house, or if I just want to keep my makeup on my vanity close to me, then this is a really great bag. And I'm not even using it to its full capacity, so that's fantastic. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you'll see me soon. Bye!